Hi everyone, so for today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a couple little projects that I was working on. This first one is like a little hallway makeover, mini makeover kind of thing. I had one little shelf in this closet and that's it. It used to have shelves, but we can't put up regular shelves in here because of that metal heat thing on the side there. So anyway, I'm just trying to get this closet to where I can actually have some shelving in here. So the first thing that I needed to do was take down the one little shelf that I had put up in there. I took that down and then I was just pulling off the little pieces of wood that were on the side that used to hold the old shelves. Like before we moved in there was like actual shelves. Before we moved into this house, there were actual shelves in that closet. But I pulled all those pieces of wood off because the first step is to paint this closet. So this is what it looks like now. You can see where all those little pieces of wood were. So I took those out and I just sanded down like the wall a little bit where the holes were, where the nails went in, and now I'm going to take some wood filler, not wood filler, spackle, and fill in those holes. And I'm not going to go crazy with this. I'm just going to fill in the holes and then paint this. And I already have paint. I'm just going to use paint that I already have. Alright, so on to the painting. I decided to do a primer this time, and normally I wouldn't do a primer because paint normally has a primer in it these days anyway, so I usually skip that unless I'm doing like, I don't know, trim work or something like that. But for this closet there was a lot of staining and just like marks and scuffs and everything all over the wall, and it just looked terrible. And I just wanted to make sure that none of that was going to show through. So I'm just priming here with 123 primer. I forget the exact name of it, but it's like 123 something. And yeah, I'm just using a paintbrush because I didn't want to waste one of my rollers. I only had like 2 or 3 rollers left and I want to save some of them for painting the boys' room. So I'm just using a paintbrush to do this. Okay, now I'm painting the actual color in here, and I did use one of my rollers for this. But I didn't buy any paint for this closet. I was actually able to paint this tiny little closet with just a sample jar of paint that I had gotten from Sherwin-Williams, and it's actually that agreeable gray color that everyone was using a while ago. I don't know if everyone's still using that color or not, but it was a really popular color. It was one of the colors I tested for the living room, but it just looked too much like cement in our living room, so I wasn't crazy about it. It looks really nice in other people's homes because I've seen it a lot, and sometimes it looks really nice, but in our lighting it just didn't look good. But I was tired of painting with like the same color that I always paint with. I've used Eider white for the rest of the hallway and the living room and the upstairs hallway, and I was just tired of painting with the same color. So now onto the fun part. So I bought a shelf for this closet, and my original plan was to put up wooden shelves with brackets all the way along the closet, but I was just like delaying that, and just the thought of trying to put up a bunch of shelves with like you know, screwing them into the wall and everything, like, just didn't sound fun to me. I didn't want to have to do that like 6 times for like 6 different shelves. So I decided to see if I could find any really narrow shelving unit that would fit in that closet, and I actually did. I found it on Amazon, of course, since Amazon has everything. But yeah, I found a little metal shelving unit. It's super easy to put together. I put together a bunch of these shelves over the years. If you've never had one, they're really easy. You don't need any tools or anything. They just come with like little pieces that snap together over the legs, and you can just like slide the shelf part on top of it and pound it in there so it's nice and tight. And yeah, you can adjust the level of the shelves, and they're just really easy to put together, and they're sturdy. This one is not the sturdiest because it was kind of inexpensive. I think it was only like 40 bucks or something. But you can spend a little bit more money and get a super sturdy shelf. I actually have one in the basement, and I have some more of these in the garage, and they're really great. But anyway,
I would say we were good together. I would say we had fun.
and now on to the fun part where I got to finally take some of the stuff from the playroom closet and put it into this closet, and I just started out with the towels, some of the towels, and then I'm gonna move on to everything else.
We have fun, but our trails will never run forever. Yeah. Something else is on your mind, like everything that's good in life always come to an end. We're letting go, drifting apart. There's no use.
So this is a lot of the stuff that I had in the playroom closet. There's more stuff in there. There's some like homeschooling stuff in there too. But this is all like linen closet stuff that I had in the playroom because we had nowhere else to put it. So I'm gonna go through everything here and see what I can fit in this closet, what we need to have in here. And if I feel like we don't need it down here, then I'm gonna put it upstairs in the hallway closet upstairs. Which the hallway closet upstairs needs some work too. There's like a shelf missing and it's just like very unorganized right now, which is not like me at all, but I've just been putting stuff in there because I just don't have another spot for it. So that's a project for another video. But yeah, I need to get another shelf in that closet so that I can actually like put this stuff away up there nicely. For right now, I'm just gonna try to figure out what here I need to keep down here and what can go upstairs. So I'm not going to show you all of this. This took me a while to go through everything we had and decide what I was going to keep downstairs. Actually, that part didn't take too long. Deciding what I was going to keep downstairs didn't take that long because I know like what we use frequently. But I was going through all of our medicine and stuff and like getting rid of like expired stuff, and I don't know, it just took a while. So I cut it, and then you'll see what the closet looks like when it's all done.
Trying to pretend, and I know that it's over. Got the look on your face. It's too hard to explain, but the worst is the pain when you pronounce my name.
Okay, this is gonna take a while. The organizing part for me always takes so long because I think about everything and it takes me a while. So I will get back to you once I got this figured out. So here's the after of the closet. Looks like that. I got some bins in here. I might want to get some different bins. I don't know. These kind of don't fit. I don't know. It's okay. They're clear, so I kind of like that it's clear. You can see through it. This one fits really nicely in here. But anyway, so I just got like essentials. I have hand soap up there. There's Q-tips. Gracie's bath soap. What is it called? Gracie's soap body. Gracie's shampoo. That's what it's called. I got like cleaning stuff up here. This bin just has like essential stuff, and this is just a basket I put in here for like stuff that I need that I might still use that I don't want to put back down in the basement yet, but I don't want it on the shelf in the kitchen either, so I just stuck it in here. And then we got some tissues, bath towels. Normally there's more hand towels, but I have to wash them all. And yeah, toilet paper, and then I have more space at the bottom if I need to stick something under there. But yeah, this is a much better use of this closet, so I'm happy. Okay, so today is Sunday now. It's been a few days since you saw the first part of this video where I was doing the closet. But I'm outside right now. Paisley's down for a nap, and I can finally come outside and work on a tiny little project that I wanted to do for the boys, and for Paisley. She'll probably play with it too. Under the swing set here, okay, there's a plane. Hold on. Let's wait for the plane. So under the swing set here, there's like this little, I don't know, play area, I guess, or you could do something under here. So my idea was to just, it was growing weeds for a while, and I've been like pulling the weeds out, and now it hasn't actually grown weeds. I mean, there's some weeds, but not as many as before. But I pulled all the weeds out, and I'm going to lay some cardboard on top of it to stop any more weeds from growing, hopefully. And then I'm gonna fill it all with pea gravel. And yeah, I figured the kids can play with that, with trucks and shovels and cups and stuff like that. So I got 6 bags of pea gravel, and hopefully, I mean, that should be enough. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Not a big project, but definitely something I can't really do when Paisley's out here, because when she's out here, I have to watch her with the kids on the swing, and she climbs up the slide, and yeah, I just can't get any work done when she's awake. So perfect time to do it right now. Alright, so working on my weed barrier, and my mom had actually been telling me for a long time that you should use cardboard instead of that like weed blocker on a roll type stuff, which I have that stuff too, and I've used that in the front, and it blocks the weeds for a while, but eventually the weeds always just start growing back through again. It's never been like as bad, like it does block a lot of the weeds, but they still find their way back through, and I'm still out there in the front like plucking weeds out of it. So this time I decided to skip that and use the cardboard, and I just realized that I probably could have like doubled up on it, and that would have helped even more. I probably could have laid down the weed blocker first and then like the cardboard on top, but whatever, I just did the cardboard, and I think it should be fine. This isn't very weedy under here anymore anyway. So yeah, I saved up some cardboard for a couple months, and I don't know, maybe like a month or two to get all this cardboard, and yeah, and just dumped the stones on top.
It's been 3 months since we talked. Feel like you're on a roll, yeah. Me, myself, and I just keep on stumbling around. You get someone else who is loving you. And oh, there he goes.
And of course Noah is helping me. He's so cute. He's always around, always checking out what I'm doing, always wanting to help me with everything, go everywhere that I'm going. It's so cute. I know one day he probably won't be like this anymore. I see like a big difference between how Chase is and how Noah is, and it's just like, it's so cute the age he's at right now, and he always wants to help and everything like that. And I wish he would stay like this. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, I don't know. Chase is kind of like really into his like learning Minecraft, and he's like trying to learn how to script and code and everything like this, so he's really into like the computer stuff right now. So it's just my little Noah following me around most of the time. Alright, so I got it done, and that's what it looks like. We actually had just the right amount of stones. I think it's good. We could maybe use one more bag over there because it's a little bit lower over there, but yeah, it's really good. I like it. Now he could play with some shovels and cups, and maybe we can get some like little cheapo plastic trucks or something just to keep outside. But yeah, I like it. And that's about it for this video. It's actually 6:30 in the morning right now, and I got up at 5:30 this morning, so I was really proud of myself. I'm really trying to get up early before the kids wake up, and Paisley's been waking up at 7, so for a little while there I was waking up at 6, but that was only giving me like an hour, and it just didn't feel like long enough. So this morning I woke up at 5:30 instead, and yeah, so I'm just making my coffee and gonna work on editing this video, and it's quiet, and you know, no one's awake, and it's really nice. I'm really starting to enjoy like the early morning time more than like staying up late. I don't know, I kind of feel like I like the vibe of the early morning more. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to leave your little sunflower in the comments for me, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Bye!